Yeah, it just felt like a lot of extra football we got yesterday. It was awesome. That's a statistic you know, not me. Maybe 7. Oh,
Welcome to the greatest podcast on earth. Nothing agreed. We have a great show for you tonight, so stay tuned and buckle up.
welcome to Nothing Agreed. Back with the boys. Back with the boys. You were singing some final countdown right there, it seems. So, welcome to Nothing Agreed. Back with another episode. Baron, B Dub, Monday, November 24th. How are we feeling today? Well, oh, might have to hold the how we feeling question to another part of this segment. I don't have to ask that question. Whoa, can we just say something? Victory Monday, baby. Victory Monday. Am I right, guys? Victory Monday. Um, anyways, how is home? Let's ask that question. How is home? Just fine. You don't like being home? Well, okay. All right. All right. Well, how about we just get right into the action then from how you're feeling? Let's get right into the action. How about that? I did. Doesn't matter what fashion you win, it matters if you win. And they got the dub. It took a fourth quarter rally and comeback, but I said if they wanted to win this game, there's one thing they need to do, and that's stop Jonathan Taylor. It's exactly what they did. This felt like a game that honestly I felt like the Chiefs had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. They kept kind of squandering it on their own. So I felt like this win was deserved for them. Um, but yeah, it's to me, it's just Arrowhead is a great place to play. Um, it, I mean, it's all but guaranteed unless something crazy happens that they will not be playing at Arrowhead if they make the playoffs, which will be a huge blow for them because their away split is horrible. But Arrowhead to me is still the kingdom and palace that it is that Mahomes, Andy Reid, and co defend. And finally, we saw, in my opinion, the biggest day was from Rasheed Rice. Rasheed Rice was everywhere on that field, making big play after big play after big play. And Kareem Hunt, I think, had over 100 yards as well. So a lot of good offense coming from this Kansas City Chiefs team and a deserved win. Hey, Patrick Mahomes had the first ever QB Gami. Yeah, some guy made a QB Agami, like scoregami for QB stat lines, and it started this week. And Patrick Mahomes is the first, and I think only quarterback who got it done this week to have a QB Gami. So nobody else has put up like 352 yards, 0 touchdowns, and 1 interception before. Now I thought it'd be super easy, but it looks like it's not. Well, there's been 6,300 and like something unique QB stat lines, but this week there's only one. So I thought it'd be like there'd be like 4 or 5 a day to be honest, but no. Yeah, I went I guess I'll just spoil some a little bit of the features. I went perfect in my pick 'em -1 game. Um, but yeah, this was a crazy, crazy game that at first looked like the Steelers were gonna be all over it, but Caleb Williams, man, we need to start having conversations about Caleb Williams and in terms of top blank QBs because he's getting it done week in, week out. And I think the most surprising thing is the Bears are 8-3. You come into this year, you're thinking the same thing like I was thinking. The Bears have all the hype, and the train is going to get stopped right on the tracks, and they're going to finish 7-10 or 8-9. Well, they're at 8-3. So this is a Bears team that has come in, won the games they need to, and the run game especially wasn't really working for the Bears. I mean, it wasn't really their bread and butter today. They To me, it was just good, clean football. They only had 19 first downs. It wasn't like in their 31 points, they just went crazy and, we're driving down the field. So, yeah, great plays by the Bears, man. You're good. Yeah, Deshaun Wright got the interception. So he's now tied for the lead for interceptions because the Bears are making interceptions look easy. Yeah, we will. I was about to talk about that too. Yeah, this was a game where, when the Bengals started driving the fourth quarter, I was like, "Oh gosh, this is gonna be the upset, isn't it? Is Joe Flacco gonna get it done?" And I'm seeing Patriots fans complaining that we are the biggest issue, 10-2 team win, whatever, 10-2 team ever. Like we had the most issues, yet we're 10-2. Mate, I would die to be 10-2, dog. I don't care how many issues are on my team. If I'm 10 wins, I would die to be 10-2. Drake May still ball. Great player, and it felt like tight end day. Like this was the really national tight end day for the Patriots. Austin Hooper and Hunter Henry, big days yesterday. struggled to start, which was really concerning, but they finally turned it on. Lamar finally it was like this right when the second half rolled around. They finally got it going. They only had 2 touchdowns that day, both from Derrick Henry. So really got it going. Tyler Loop hit his field goals and needed to. To me, not really much to say other than Tyra Taylor threw for 222 yards, and that was really not the experience with Justin Fields. So, yeah, John Mechie had a pretty good game in my opinion too. So to me, if you're a Jets fan, I mean, it's what you expect. You expect to lose. So I don't know what to say. Scare? Can we call that a scare? I mean, it did come down a little bit to the onside kick, but you're watching that game. I think the Seahawks were up 23-3 at one point, and then it was just like it felt like they stopped trying in a way, but you had that punt return touchdown, that Cam Ward diving touchdown to the end zone. Um, DK had 2 touchdowns on the day, one punt return, one catch near the end. I mean, it did come down to onside kick, see if the Titans could get the ball, and maybe make a last throw gasp, but yeah, that is that to me was still a clean Seahawks victory. Just didn't cover the spread. Yeah, 9 is gonna be working a 9 to 5 really soon. I'm really trying to defend the guy. Not as in like you gotta give him time, but damn. I mean, damn, I'm starting to turn that leaf a little bit. I mean, man. Yeah, we know your stance. Yeah, we know your stance on the Minnesota Vikings being a win now team. Trust me. Actually, you know why I can defend JJ McCarthy? You know why I can? Think about this for a second, okay? First of all, it is whenever you make a whole stadium kind of revolve and do something, it's awesome. And he made all of Lambeau do the Skull chant. Think about that for a second. Think about that for a second. All of Lambeau is doing Skull. He made all of Packers fans turn into Vikings fans. Think about that. So that I saw conversations that the Packers are back to being best defense in the league. No. Yeah. They played 9. All right. Can I can I tell you something? This was not game of the year, first of all. This was not game of the year. These were moments of the year, but it's not game of the year. Um, so on Friday, okay, let's go back to the start of the weekend, okay? Well, I guess I can start Saturday, but I put the bet down on Friday. Um, Kirby Smart in Georgia. I know we're going a little bit college football, but Kirby Smart has never covered a spread over 35 points or something like that. Never ever covered. They played Charlotte on Saturday. I threw my entire gambling account on Charlotte spread. 42 and a half. They go in there. It looks really scary at first. They were up 28 nothing at the start of the second quarter, basically. Thought I was going to cooked. They held on for 38 to 3. Now, I wanted to make that bet plus money so I could earn more than double. So I put on Lions money line. Oh my goodness, Baron. Was I sweating my entire bank account on Lions money line? They got the job done. Take a breather. Jameer Gibbs, I love you. I love you, Jameer Gibbs. I love you. So, yeah. That's what I was wondering. I think what the thought process was if we get this, we kill the game. But it should be if we kick the field goal, they have to drive down the entire field, you know? So again, I am always an avid, I am always, 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 always an avid take the points guy. Everyone has heard that from me. Take the damn points. It changes the game. Take the damn points. Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hypothetical. Hypothetical. Well, first of all, have you ever cheered for the Cowboys ever? Would there ever be a chance where you do cheer for the Cowboys? All right, next game. That was just really funny. I'm sorry. Okay, hold up. Trevor Lawrence had a horrible game. All right. As someone who had Jags money line for this game, live bet them. Trevor Lawrence was horrible. Okay, horrible. Oh my goodness, those interceptions were inexcusable. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um, but they still got the job done. Travis Etienne was had a good game in my opinion. The Jags defense came up clutch. Jacoby Brissett on like 4th and 3 threw an absolute bomb to end the game. I mean, he threw all the way to the end zone. All he needs a first down, buddy. You're almost in field goal range. So why for a trade? No, no. Yeah, no one's taking that. No one's taking that. What is it called? That contract. Yeah, yeah. Congrats on your dog of the day victory. I talked myself out of picking this one. Um, do you want to talk about it because I have a take, but I'll let you go first. Yeah. This season, Miles Garrett, I'm gonna put up with there almost with that JJ Watt MVP season. I mean, I have never seen I've seen TJ Watt, and he tied the career or the NFL record in one season for sacks of 22 and a half. I don't care. I have never seen a guy get to the quarterback like this guy does. I mean, it is insane what he can do. Remember, by the way, was this week 12 we just wrapped up here? We have week 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I don't know if the Browns had their bye yet. I think they've had their bye, which means Miles Garrett needs 5 sacks in 6 games. If he gets 5 sacks in 6 games, he breaks the NFL record. This guy is insane. So, 3 sacks again today, strip sack as well. I mean, he just boom every time. So, yeah, he's insane. Um, the biggest surprise to me is Kirko Chains took snaps under center. We have not taken snaps under center all year. That's the biggest thing. Is Michael Penix not comfortable under center? Because what the hell is happening? Um, now here's the thing: if we lost every game of the season, I would mostly be okay with that, except for the Saints. The Saints are my Cowboys, Baron. So this to me is like the greatest day ever, right? Sunday, you could have not made a better Sunday. You could not. It was my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, mom. Happy birthday to another life. Arsenal dunked on Tottenham. Falcons dunked on New Orleans. Hawks beat the Hornets in it was like 3 rivalry games we did. So Sunday could not have gone better. I know the Hornets are not really a rival. Yeah. No, no. Saints fans are telling you this guy could be the guy, you know? Texted my Cowboys friend after 21 nothing, sent him the baby picture where he's like this. And I said, "Welcome to Falcons land." um, Dak, yeah, Dak Prescott had him in fantasy. Thank you very much. After benching Caleb Williams, I thought I was a little mistaken. Thank you, Mr. Dak. Um, I had to text someone and they asked me why are the Eagles sucking, and I told them Kevin Patullo will be going to the Eviscerator. So both is the same thing. Both is all right. Now you can take over. You can take over. Good job. Yeah. Yeah, and in my pick, I pick the Rams because I had a feeling they would win. But man, um, I was right on Baker Mayfield. He's injured. Hopefully, he'll up. But I'm telling you, I was right on Baker Mayfield. He was not the MVP. He won't be the MVP. And he's been trash ever since I made that video. Ever since I made the video saying he's not the MVP, horrible. Just saying. Just saying. 8 straight for them. Broncos have won 8 or 9 straight. Pats have won 9 straight. I think the Broncos won 9 straight. 3 hottest teams in the NFL right now. And yet, for some reason, I feel confident that all 3 of them may not make the Super Bowl. The Rams the Rams the only one, to be honest. The Pats and the no, I cannot, I just don't see Bo Nix leading. I just don't I just don't see Bo Nix leading through the charge. Ooh. Mhm. Not record-wise, talent-wise. Okay, the Carolina Panthers. Okay, I know. Um, okay, we should both have the Saints down there. You're nope, 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 nope. Give me the argument why those Saints over the Raiders. We go talent, Brock Bowers, Ashton Genty, Ashton Genty. Who do the Saints have that even top that? Maybe Chris Olave? That's my point as well. The Saints suck all around. No, okay, I'm in I'm yeah, I'm in agreement with you with the Saints or the Raiders, but the Saints not being there is crazy. Okay? I would generally put the Saints over the Jets. Yeah, yeah. Brock Bowers, Michael Mayer, Max Crosby, Max Crosby. Exactly, exactly. He's a great player, but he wants to keep gambling. He wants to keep gambling. Anyways, um, facts. Anyways, I'll give me yeah, Titans, Saints, Raiders. There you go. We agree. All right. Well, Monday Night Football, Panthers and Niners. I agree. It's in Santa Clara. Give me the Niners. I'm gonna take the Niners. I think the defense can do something. I still am not a Panthers believer, as you know. Give me the Niners to win this one. Give me the Niners to cover. Give me the Niners to cover, man. That's 7. Uh, Purdy. Purdy was back last week. Bro's fat ass breaking the chair. Yeah, they go top of the NFC South or tied. Yeah, yeah, there you go. So Falcons, hey, Falcons are still in the race, baby. Falcons are still in the race. Yeah, facts. Yeah, I'm a hater. I'm a hater. Um. Anyways, do you have anything else you want to add? Oh, I have one thing to add. For all our viewers, Wednesday we'll be dropping the next NFL episode because of Thanksgiving. Wednesday we'll be dropping it so we can get the Thursday, the Friday game, and all the weekend games as well. So that'll be another episode. Nothing agreed. Thank y'all so much for listening. What is y'all takeaways from week number 12, and who do y'all got on Monday Night Football? Thank you so much for listening, and peace.